everyone, welcome to this floor-based stretch for when you're feeling very tired. Maybe you want to get a little bit of movement in, but you also don't want to deplete your energy further. This one is for you because we're going to be lying down. Maybe you've already made it to the floor and you're lying back. Perfect. We're going to be lying down the whole time and we're going to be using gravity to our advantage. So you may want a pillow for your head if you don't have one already, and that is all you need. So if you're not already there, come onto your back. And we'll just have the knees bent so the lower back feels supported. So maybe taking the feet a bit wider and just letting the knees drop in towards one another. Option to maybe take the arms out wide, or maybe you feel more rested with the hands placed onto you. Closing down the eyes. Take a nice big breath in. And a big sigh. Good. Feeling that support of the floor beneath you. And just take a moment to thank yourself for clicking on this video today. Recognizing that you're tired, but maybe your body would benefit from these gentle movements and stretches today. Good. So we're just going to start by connecting to our breath. So breathing in a little longer, fill up the belly, fill up the chest. And as you exhale, allowing the rib cage to close, the belly to drop. Good, without too much effort or force, feeling that expansion of the body on your inhale. And as you exhale, really leaning into that release, feeling your body melt into the ground. Good. So really trusting in your mat and the floor today. We're going to be using that as our support. So let's take the arms out in a cactus position or maybe a T position. If you've got enough space, turn the palms up and really just let the backs of your hands rest here. Shoulders rest, elbows rest. Good. And then separate your knees and we're just going to take a gentle rock of the knees from side to side. So inhaling. Exhale, letting the knees drop, allowing a little twist through the spine. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. And we're just going to go from side to side at our own pace. Treating this almost like a little massage. Good. And then bringing the knees back through center. We're going to extend the left leg into the air. Doesn't need to be completely straight, just go as far as feels good. And then take a little roll of that ankle, maybe fan out the toes. Just helping out our circulation, our lymphatic drainage as well. Good, and then circling the opposite way. Wonderful, bringing that to a stop. We're going to bring our hands just behind our thigh. If it's too much of a reach, you don't have to though. You can maybe just place your hands on your thigh. Remember, we want to keep this quite gentle today. Good. As you inhale, bend the knee, the heel comes towards the glute. And then as you exhale, see if you can straighten out the leg. Maybe we can get it completely straight. Maybe it's just a little bit today. Good. So inhale, we bend. Exhale, we straighten and flex the foot. Good, but just test the edges of your movement today. So if we are feeling tired, maybe we don't go to our extreme today. The real wisdom and advancement of the practice comes from knowing what we need on each day, not necessarily pushing to our limits every single time. Good. Okay, next time that leg is straight or straight-ish, I'm just going to hold it there, and if it feels good, maybe drawing the leg a little closer. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. From here, we're going to bend into that knee. Cross your left knee over your right, so it's like your thighs are touching. And then allowing the legs to drop over to the right, so coming into a bit of a twist. Good. From here, you're going to let your left shoulder lift, so you're on your side. If this leg crosses too much, uncross. Totally fine. Good. Okay. With your top arm, so the left arm, you're going to reach it up and overhead. Relax the fingers, relax the wrist, the elbow. And again, this is great for our lymphatic drainage. We've got that lymph flowing down towards the armpit, which is great for our immune system and our energy. Good. And then we're just going to take a little bit of an explore. If it just feels good to hold this up, gorgeous, stay where you are. Or maybe we take it overhead, feeling that stretch into the side body, into the armpit. Letting gravity really take over. Wonderful. Option to stay here, option to take a bit of an explore. So we're going to circle the arm all the way back, feeling that stretch through your chest. Circling it over the hip, in front and up. If this feels like too much today, hold a point that feels really good. Good, okay. This one might be quite a deep stretch for some of us, so please just err on the side of caution. Next time that arm comes back behind you, I want you to turn the palm up. So the palm is facing up, elbow is still soft, and we're going to feel a stretch in towards our chest, in towards our pec muscle. And we're just going to allow the arm to be heavy, breathing into that stretch. Wonderful, good. On your next exhalation, releasing the arm down, coming all the way back through center. Uncross the legs. Good. Maybe take your arms either side of your hips, and we're just going to take a couple of lifts here, nothing too intense. So inhale, scooping the belly, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. Maybe a little wiggle if it feels good. And lower, just to take a little reset, really. Good. And we're going to do that all again on the other side. So the left foot is grounded this time, and the right leg comes into the air. Let's take a little roll of the ankle, maybe fan out the toes. Again, that leg doesn't have to be straight. And then circling the foot the opposite way. Good. Okay, bringing that to a stop. Let's bring our hands onto our thigh. You can have it on the front or the back. Remember, just find your own intensity. And then as you inhale, we're going to bend the knee. And as you exhale, begin to straighten. Maybe it's fully straight, maybe it's not. So inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, flexing the foot. Good. Next time that leg is straight, we're going to hold it there, or maybe for some of us, we encourage the leg a little closer in for a deeper stretch. Shoulders are relaxed, and if your leg is trembling, we're maybe just pushing ourselves a little bit far today, in which case take it a little further away. Good. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, bending into that knee, you're going to cross your knee over your left leg. And then allow the knees to drop to the left. Good. This right shoulder is going to lift up. You can use your left hand maybe as a little pillow. If the leg cross isn't doing it for you, remember you can always uncross them. You might be different from side to side. Good. Okay, the top arm, the right arm is just going to reach up, relax the wrist, the elbow. Just feeling that arm float in space. Minimal effort. Good, and then using gravity, we're going to take that arm and just let it drop overhead. Maybe it finds the floor as you feel that stretch down the side, underneath the shoulder. If you're really enjoying this, stay where you are, or we're going to take a little bit of an explore. We're going to take that top arm, circle it behind us, and then down by the hip, out in front, and overhead again. Just some slow circles. Arm is kind of lazy here, just letting gravity still pull it towards the floor. And then let's find that chest opener. So the arm is going to come behind, the palm is turned up, the elbow can still be bent, and allowing gravity to pull that hand down towards the ground so you feel that stretch in the chest. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, we'll release the hand down, bring the legs through center, uncross them. And then again, just a moment to reset here. So lifting up and lowering. Maybe a little wiggle at the top or at the bottom. Lovely, really nice. Next time you land down, you're going to take your feet as wide as your mat, maybe even wider than your mat. See how it goes. A little bit more effort for this one, but we are still going to be using gravity. So your left leg is going to stay down, and you're going to bring your right knee towards the center of the mat. So you've got that internal rotation. Really let gravity pull it down. Good, lifting it up and then letting it drop. Now, depending on your hip shape, you might not get much movement at all, in which case that's totally fine. Still use gravity, just again, experiment with your edges. Good, okay, and then we're going to do the opposite side. So the right foot stays grounded and the left knee drops in. And you may be very, very different from side to side, and that's totally okay. You may benefit from closing the eyes and completely letting go of what it looks like and just focusing on the sensations that come with that internal rotation. Good, really nice. Last one. And then from here, we're going to heel toe the feet together, soles of the feet together, and then let the knees drop out, just letting gravity do its thing. External rotation. If it feels too much and you feel kind of shaky or wobbly, slide your toes further away from you. It will take out some of the intensity. But for some of us, having the heels quite close up towards your groin can feel really good. Maybe the hands are rested onto your belly or your inner thighs. And let's just take a moment here to check in with how our energy levels are doing now. Do we feel like we want to lean into more rest? Or maybe we feel like we want to get up now and get on with some things. Really lovely. Okay, from here we're going to close up the knees. And we're going to take just a minute or two of some breath work before we head into whatever we're going to head into. So you might keep your feet flat. You might at this point take a nice big starfish. If you like to place your hands on your body through your breath work, also a great place to be. So take a moment to get comfy. Close the eyes. So this breath work, we're going to be breathing in for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. I'll be counting us through. So let's start by just taking a normal breath in, normal breath out, and then breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Breath comes back to normal. Taking this moment to notice how you feel now. And then finally, thanking yourself for choosing this practice today and choosing to look after your body and your mind. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I'll see you on the next one.